That's pretty good defense here.
Mismatch, though.
Oh, they're doubling him, Clark.
Yeah, he's looking over the floor.
Clock running down here. He's going to have to hoist it. Way outside. Oh, he put it down! What a shot! At the buzzer! Right down.
All right, T-Bags, we back. 2K10. Yeah, I know what it is. All right, now look, I gotta address something real quick. Something that was sent to me earlier today, right? Something I was thinking about. Hold on, trophies. What's that? Just where did I see that at? What did I just click on to get the trophies? Features, trophy room. Uh-oh. Complete summer circuit in my career. Play in an NBA game in my career. Record 15 steals or more with any player. With any team. Not with any player, with any team. So that must be just like quick game. Win the rebound battle by a margin of +10 with any team. Yeah, that must be like quick game. Back when it was actually working. Hold the opposing team's field goal percentage below 40% with any team. Shit, dropped my phone. I'll get it in a minute. Field goal percentage over 60% for the game. Minutes 40. Field. Sorry. Or some vibrate. Is that field goal average with any team? Score at least 20 fast break points with any team. Score at least 70 points in the paint with any team. Okay, so I can't read the lock ones. All right. Score at least 40 bench points with any team. Okay, we do got trophies. I was just talking about this the other day. I'm like, I don't know if I got any 2K trophies because I haven't seen any pop up and I don't know where to check. I found it. Record at least 20 assists with no more than 5 turnovers with any team. All hustle trophy. Record at least 5 offensive rebounds, 5 blocks, and 5 steals with any team. All heart. That's all we about. Hustle and heart. Start the fourth period losing by 5 or more points and win a game with any team. Some of these gotta been from my career. I gotta get some of these from my career because ain't no way I've barely played that many quick games. What is it? Expedition games, considering it don't work that often. Like sometimes it don't load up properly. Like I'd be missing a center for tip off and I'd be stuck on the jump ball screen, you know what I'm saying? Because we missing somebody. It's not going ref not gonna throw that bitch up, you know what I'm saying? So I generally don't play that much because of that reason. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna play Blacktop that often, and I don't think that's not any team. Blacktop is not a team, so I know none of these trophies is coming from Blacktop. So some of these got to be coming from my career, and I'm not the only one that played my career. So some of these probably not all my trophies. So I'm gonna just go ahead and acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to reading trophies. Make at least 10 3-point field goals while shooting at least 45% from 3-point range with any team. Free throw percentage over 85% with at least 10 free throws with any team. Record at least 5 blocks and 5 steals with any team. Win a 3-point shootout. That's Blacktop. Create a player. I can't get none of these online trophies because online ain't the thing on here. Online do not work. Dang, I got 16 out of 50 though. That's not bad. 16 out of 50 trophies. Okay. Shit. What's the first trophy? Earn every. Definitely not getting that. Complete training camp. What? We didn't complete training camp? Dang. That's 3 careers and nobody made it through training camp. Tragic. Record 30 assists. Or 10 blocks. Make 15 3-pointers. I might be able to get that in my career. Score at least 70 points in the paint with any team. If I get this, we'll get a full sheet of trophies. That'll be beautiful. User controlled team from either side must win against opponent at all-star difficulty or higher. Celtics versus Lakers. User controlled team from either side must win a game against opponent all-star difficulty or higher. What? Is that not, it's just the same trophy? Let me get it twice. Record at least 25 points, 3 steals, and 2 blocks with D Wade. Record at least 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists with LeBron James. Record 50 points with Kobe. Kobe Bean Bryant, 50 points. Record at least 25 points and 6 assists with Brandon Roy. Record at least 30 points, 3 threes, and 2 blocks with Danny Granger. These some tough trophies. I need record at least 20 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks with Dwight Howard. Alright, so what I was gonna say is I'm gonna show y'all real quick. What the hell? What game? I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This shit don't work. It might work, but I haven't tried in a long time.
We're at the home of the Hawks. Now let's check out the T-Mobile starting lineup.
We even went and made another player just to see, because at first our center wasn't loading up. And then it was like our center was loading up, and then the other team center wasn't loading up.
They got to make sure they find the open man.
And then it was back to our
Last season, this team was one of the worst in compiling assists.
Al Horford
relied an awful lot on taking people off the dribble and doing one-on-one.
So like, bro, I can't play this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get those trophies.
Get some opportunity.
Where I gotta, you know what I'm saying, use a control team, blah, 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 play with this player, get this, da, 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 da. I can't get those trophies until this shit start working again, you feel me? Like, it worked before, and it haven't worked before, and then it worked. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hit or miss. But as long as my career work, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got nothing to complain about. But I digress. Back to what I was going start the video with talking about before I saw the trophies. Okay, so something was said to me earlier from my boy Dre 32X on 2K. Y'all know him as McLovin. You know what I'm saying? All right, M McLovin. It's I am, but pronounce it M. What he sent me was something about Barry, right? Okay, so he frequently uploads uncut, authentic gaming sessions featuring unedited reactions, highlight, and frustrating gameplay moments for his viewers. Valid, right? But this is what stood out to me. Right? The main thing. I don't care about the known for gaming content. I don't care about none of that. Well, it's cool as fuck they put my catchphrase in there. That's beautiful. That's clutch. I say catchphrases. He is well known for his channel sign-offs, frequently telling his audience to stay crispy. I say keep it crispy, but it's the same thing. They recognize what I said, and that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And they keep living their dream, blah. But that's what I got a problem with. This is what stood out. Known for playing various video games, particularly retro and classic sports and action titles. Retro and classic. I grew up playing 2K10. No. Like, one of the first 2Ks I got, like, one of the first basketball games I had, it was like NBA Street 2, NBA Street 3 or some shit on the P2. But like, one of the first 2Ks I got was 2K11 with Jordan on the cover. Then I got 2K12, 2K13. Then I went back and got 2K10. But like, I basically grew up playing these 2Ks. You feel me? Like, this era of 2K, 2K10 and up. And they're calling it retro. I'm old. Damn. Damn. That's all we can say is damn, we old.
Well, it's time for the Sprite Ice Cold Keys to the game. Clark, right now let's take a look at the Spurs. What will be the key for them?
Well, they've got to find a way to get some points on the board, Kevin, and their scoring is down significantly. They've got to find a way to get their offense on track if they're going to shake out of this slump.
And as you look, and it's the Spurs with the ball. And here's Duncan. He's against Hawes to number 7.
That's where you're going to get the high percentage looks. Easy two there.
Now Murphy, averaging 13 points a contest. Here's Evans. Hawes hustles in and snags the offensive rebound. Martin. Here's Murphy, kept alive. Hawes, finally they get the bucket.
Nice, big momentum builders, those second chance points.
And so here is San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
This was a great game all the way down to the end. They held in there to
Witness
force
me.
the overtime, and I think came out really prepared to do battle post-regulation time.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by San Antonio. Got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more. Good for the three-point play. And so here is San Antonio. This is the second time they've matched up against Sacramento.
You know, we watched what they did, or rather did not do. I mean, the flimsy Swiss cheese defense can't be expected to hold up. You got to show more moxie and resistance than that.
Here's Murphy. The shot is off. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Magician.
No way.
Snatches it inside. The Kings trailing. Great anticipation.
Not the right time to throw that entry pass there, Kevin.
To Duncan on the paint. Nails it from close range. He's got 6. Now Murphy. Dumps it off. Inside, Murphy.
That shit out of here, little
Thanks
nigga.
to the block by Magician.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
The dump off to Thompson.
He should have waited and gave me the ball.
Here's Magician. Trains it from just inside
Witness
the
me.
three-point line.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Now Murphy. 1:21 left in the first. Outlaw, high post. Here's Evans. Sinks the open shot.
Defense was slow to set up there, and as a result, got burned.
San Antonio leading. Duncan backs in. Magician. No good.
You gotta finish
and it's
those.
Sacramento going the other way. We talked about sending a message, Clark. This certainly is one way to do that.
Well, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense.
Oh, you gotta help better than that.
And don't consistently get stopped.
And so here is San Antonio. The Kings getting the bucket. Ginobili with the ball. Off the pick. Evans yanks it down off the glass. Here's Merton. Count it and the foul. And the Kings with some adjustments here. And he ties it up. Here's McDyke.
One more thing, don't get a foul. Oh, no, it's a foul.
And it's the Spurs ball. Now Bynum. Here's Jefferson. Kept alive. Magician brings it in on the layup.
Grown man work.
He has 6.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
The Spurs with the narrow lead.
They're looking to find the open man, and you can see their advantage in assists.
And here we go, ready for some more good action in the second quarter. Here's Martin. 5 points in the game. And looking forward to this Saturday, it'll be Joe Johnson and the Atlanta Hawks. They'll face the Celtics out in Boston. Start time set for 8 o'clock Eastern.
We'll see how it plays out.
Murphy is called for the charge, and that's his first foul of the game. And it's the Spurs with the ball. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Magician covered by Martin.
Can't shoot.
To Jefferson, in close. Cannot hit. And it's Sacramento going the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, but I know their coach had to like the way they played. I mean, they didn't allow too many opportunities, and they stayed focused throughout. Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Jefferson.
Come on, man, you ain't seen me in the...
Great D.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, is come on the glass today.
Here's Martin. With the shot. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Talk about that rebounding edge, Clark. That's definitely had an impact for them in this game.
Well, I think you open up your opportunities, Kevin, when you can stay strong in the paint area and control the boards. I mean, that's a critical element in winning basketball games, rebounding the ball.
Now Murphy. Ginobili missing from long range. Dumps it off. Here's Martin. Hits the tray. He's got 8.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
Magician covered by Martin. Here's Jefferson. Draws in. The Kings leading.
What the fuck was that?
Hawes lays it in off the glass. Nice shot by the 4-year man out of Washington.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Here's Magician, kept alive to Ginobili to end the run. Can't get it to go.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
And here's what's coming up next Monday. We'll see Devin Harris and the New Jersey Nets. They'll be playing host to the visiting Boston Celtics. And tune in live for that one at 12 noon Eastern.
You always want to get out of there with the win, and that's
Here's Murphy. Off target for 3. San Antonio trailing here. Magician gets in close, lays it right in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Witness me skip through that lane with a spin move to a leg.
We always talk about
Don't you put me on the
good
bench.
looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Well, you look at Duncan, a great player, second in the league.
field goal percentage is always a function of the kinds of shots you take. And this guy here, I tell you what, not only does he make a high percentage of his shots,
Now Murphy. He's got 5.
Bro, we can't lose to them.
Here's Evans. The shot is off. Now San Antonio the other way. Here's Magician. It counts. And the foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Magician.
He completes the
Space Jam
play. Now Murphy. 1:04 left in the second. Now Thornton. McDyess on him. Fires from 14. Thornton no good.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
They now have the lead after that shot by Magician. He's got 13.
You saw Greg. He was like, the
He's having
fuck?
a party out there.
Who told that little bastard that, hey, I did. I got green lights.
Now Thornton, McDyess on him. Stop the run from close range. Thompson with the rejection, and it's still a 1-point game. To the elbow. To Duncan.
Don't be scared. Get to me, puss.
Duncan. It's off. Now Murphy.
I didn't get
It's
that.
one-on-one. Here's Garcia. I'm inside. Graceful finish.
Saw the height mismatch and went to work immediately. That's smart basketball. Man, there's been a lot of offense so far. Both sides are having no problems finding the net.
Quite a show so far, that's for sure. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 24-23. Now it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. The start of the second half about to get underway. It's been a great game so far. A lot of action up and down the floor. This second half promises to be the same. And the Kings with possession. It's a... Pause. Range, the easy jumper. He's got 6.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Now Bynum. Nice shot by Ginobili.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
2:21 left in the third. Here's Martin. Fires from the elbow. Down low. Here's Evans. Murphy leads the game in assists.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 1. Magician dumps it off. Here's Bynum. Kept alive.
No.
Here's Ginobili. Buries the triple. 7 points in the game.
That's really a magnificent job from the field today. I mean, they're lighting it up here in the second half, and you got to attribute it to their concentration and their ball movement. I mean, they're getting the shots they want, and they're knocking them down.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Sacramento.
Oh, shit.
They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so
Like
tough.
13th.
And of course, there's the Spurs.
Ranked team.
Right on
We
their
gotta
heels.
win. We gotta
Boy, still
win.
looking for their first win against this team. They've got to be extra motivated to try to get off the snide against these guys.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They've trailed by as many as 6. Magician backs him down. Duncan. No good. And
no
it's
way.
Sacramento going the other way. The Kings could opt for the quick shot here. That would leave him with the final possession. Here's Outlaw. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake. Here's San Antonio now. Here's Blair from short range. Finishes with the soft touch.
Well, it's almost impossible to miss when the D is playing that soft. They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Pause, down low. Outlaw. Oh, gets it up in time, but it won't fall. That was all or nothing, and they came up empty. Well, it's been an exciting game as we finish the third. The score still close, 42-40. Magician came to play. 13 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
All right. Welcome back to what's been a fantastic game. Closely contested by two teams that obviously want to win it very badly as we begin play in this much-anticipated fourth quarter. Now Bynum. Here's Magician. Connects from in close.
When the margin's this tight, every basket starts to take on a little bit more meaning.
Because I made it. Had I missed, they would say bad.
Here's Martin. Dumps it off to Hawes. Here's Evans. Scooped up. Murphy. Yes, from downtown.
Defense made the mistake of playing offense, and he drained it from deep.
San Antonio leading. Here's Duncan. Outlaw grabs it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. To Murphy. In close. Puts it in for 2.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Magician. Great finish in traffic.
That's a heck of a job to lay it in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
No recipe. Sizzling in the pan. Aiken.
Martin. He's covered by Ginobili. Tipped away.
But still.
There's another giveaway for him now. You know he didn't have a single turnover in the first half.
Ginobili up top.
Tim, why you ain't following me, piece of shit?
The Kings trailing. Here's Evans. The 3 won't fall.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone.
Fuck off me.
And Clark, you're right. What has happened? He has lost his concentration. Has the defense figured him out?
I think that's part of it, but I think it's both things. It's concentration lapse, and it's also the defense doing a better job of making him uncomfortable. And those are two things that he's just going to have to work through, and I think he can handle.
He does not have a lot of breathing space.
No, he doesn't.
And so here is San Antonio after the miss by the Kings. To number 7. Pause. Snatches it down inside. So it's Sacramento. They haven't trailed by more than 7. Martin can't get the 3 to fall. And it's the Spurs ball. They lead by 1. Here's Magician. Kite.
Way to distribute the basketball.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Martin, inside runner, can't get it to go. The Spurs will take it the other way. 1:59 left in the fourth. To the baseline.
I could have finished it, but I ain't gonna trust it with my stamina.
Thompson, covered by
Get
Outlaw.
me!
Fires from the right block. The bank shot won't fall. The Kings with the ball, and it's a one-possession game. Here's Evans.
No.
So close, but he drew the foul, and he hit 2 shots at the line.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
Gets them both. Ginobili with the ball. He has 7. Thompson covered by Outlaw. The 10-footer kept alive. Magician tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Al Murphy, 10 points for him. 1:08 left in the game.
What the fuck you doing? You're not guarding me.
Here's Magician. Buries it.
Oh, now.
Big-time basket.
They recognize me. Real recognize
Down by
me.
3. 57 seconds left to the 4th. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Murphy has been sizzling. You'd like to see him get the ball out of this timeout.
So it's Sacramento now. Good for the 3-point play.
Oh, man, huge and one. But the game's still up for grabs. That gives him a big boost.
Less than 1 minute left. To Thompson. Magician. Murphy's there. Now Bynum. A steal by Evans.
My goodness, tenacious D, and that's just poor defense, Kevin. Somebody's got to get back and defend the basket. Instead, they give up a rack-to-rack finish.
Now Bynum. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Murphy. The Spurs commit the intentional foul, and they'll try to extend the game.
That's the right move. Stop the clock. Hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Doesn't get the second.
Murphy couldn't get them all to go down, but now it's going to take a 3 to tie.
The air ball sailed out of bounds by Magician. Magician really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really come on this quarter and been a huge factor off the bench.
His teammates are loving his effort off the bench. He is really energizing the team.
There's nothing like the luxury of bringing in a scorer off the bench. It's a weapon that all coaches would love to have.
I love the praise, but we lost, so it don't do me no justice.
The Spurs will foul to stop the clock.
They needed to take that foul to stop the clock. That clock is not their friend at this stage of the game.
Seeks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Gets them both, and it's a 5-point ballgame.
Didn't hit them all, but didn't need to. That should seal this one up.
The Spurs call timeout. They're losing by 5. 1 second left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight. Because this one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
The Kings win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Spurs. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball.
I'll accept the blame because of that steal when we was tied. Damn, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. That one turnover, bro. That one turnover at the end of the game sealed our fucking fate. Start the schedule off with a loss.
Let's take a moment to check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And Clark, what's going to be the key for the Timberwolves?
Well,
and so here is Minnesota.
that's exactly what coaches love to see
Played
on
in 50
offense.
NBA
High percentage
games.
shots.
Ginobili with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. To Duncan. Jefferson is right there. Here's Thompson. Nails the easy jumper.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Screen by Jefferson. Miller off the pick. Finishes with the soft touch.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
And so here is San Antonio. Thompson inside, working on Love. Shoots from the post. Magician takes it up. Lays it right in.
There's the offensive rebound and sends it home.
On defense, San Antonio outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Boy, this was an up and down affair. I mean, back and forth. I thought they had a very competitive outing, but just ran out of gas towards the end. The pace was furious.
And so here is San Antonio. After Johnny Flynn's basket, here's Magician, connects from in close.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
San Antonio on D. Jefferson backs in. Gets in close. Can't get it to go. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
No surprises last year. This team did not pose much of a threat.
They were brutal. And Minnesota has possession. The Spurs missing that time. To Ellington. Low block. Here's Miller. Can't take the lead. San Antonio leading. Thompson. The two-handed jam. These two teams are just really playing on different levels.
They really were, Kevin. The outcomes were rarely in doubt. A clean sweep, simply said.
So the Timberwolves called their first time out. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
But they just never seemed to get on track. They struggled to get into their usual groove. I mean, it seemed like they were disjointed and off balance and tentative all game long. Way to distribute the basketball.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. Here's Magician. Trains it for three. He has
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
It's a pick by Love. Buries it from 14 feet.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Duncan. Drains the easy jumper.
So that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 5-point game. 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Off the mark from three.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
Magician misses the buzzer beater. The Spurs have taken the early lead.
They've dominated the glass early on, and that's always a good sign. Rebounding is an effort stat, and they've...
Ladies and gentlemen,
and here we go, ready for some more good action in the second quarter. Ginobili with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and it's that hustle, Clark, that translates into more. Now Bynum. Here's Jefferson. Now Jefferson grabs the miss.
An outstanding pick there, and he still couldn't get the basket. Next time he gets a look that good, he's got to make it count.
And for next Friday, be sure to tune in. It's a road game for the Miami Heat. They'll face the Blazers at the Rose Garden. That one's going to get going at 8:30 Eastern.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Here's Miller. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
And here's Duncan. He's going up against Love. Duncan with the bucket. And so here is Minnesota, trailing by 5. Jefferson inside. Duncan is there. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll. Sweet touch by the 7-year veteran out of Prentice High School. Ginobili goes up, drops it in on the layup.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
To Jefferson. Here's Brewer. Shot, no good. Well, the Spurs will take it the other way. 2:48 left in the second. Dumps it off. Here's Duncan. Flings it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. To take a look at the Spurs, the most efficient team in the NBA in terms of scoring.
As a team, they really execute their offense. So guys know where they're going to get their shots from. And they make sure that guys shoot the shots they're most comfortable with. Ball movement, player movement, execution leads to high field goal percentage.
On defense, San Antonio, 7-point differential. Leads him with the pass. The shot's good from Love.
Now here's a guy, Kevin Love, who really is made to play basketball. While he was at UCLA, he regularly sought out retired Bruins legend coach and Hall of Famer John Wooden, as well as Hall of Famer Bill Walton, for advice. That's a young guy ahead of his time, an outstanding rebounder who has a tremendous ability to outlet the ball, and he plays with savvy and smartness.
And be sure to tune in next Monday. We'll see Devin Harris and the New Jersey Nets. We'll be playing host to the visiting Boston Celtics. You can tune in live for that one at 12 noon Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
The Timberwolves turn it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Spurs. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. They're down in the bottom half of the conference. And of course, Minnesota right on their heels.
Coming into the season, this was not a team that people had huge expectations for, and it very well could be a case of what you see might be what you get. This team was not one that was expected to win the championship.
The Timberwolves trail.
You talking about the Timberwolves? You talking about us? Because we just won last year. That's why I came here.
Sungaila. McDyess is there. Shoots. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down.
Come on, man. Recognize me.
Magician was
he held me.
Got hit with the 3-second ball. A moment to check out some results from around the league yesterday. It was the Rockets taking the win down in Houston. The New York Knicks. And Minnesota has possession. 6-point game.
Make the pass, pussy.
And here is Jefferson. Over McDyess. Jefferson's shot is off.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all. The Spurs have been on a scoring tear, Kevin.
Yeah, they've really been hot. And that concludes the first half. The score, 27-21. Let's now go to studio with the team. Start of the third quarter here. We've got a close one for you. Glad you could join us as we get underway. Now Bynum.
Substitute
so here is San Antonio. 3-point lead. Magician tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he couldn't make the layup that time.
Man, this nigga tall as shit.
Bynum is tagged with the reach. That's his third foul. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday. It'll be Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics. They face the Cavaliers at the Quicken Loans Arena. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock Eastern.
You always want to get out of there with the win in that situation.
Here's Miller, averaging 13 points a contest to tie. And that is good. He's got 5. Now Bynum. 2:09 left in the third. Here's Ginobili. Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Classic case of one good 3 deserves another.
Inside to Jefferson. It's stolen by Thompson.
Not the right time to throw that entry pass there, Kevin.
To number 7. Covered by Brewer. Here's Thompson. Love grabs the board. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 3 from close range. Gets the bucket and the foul. We'll see a new set here for the Spurs. No good, and they don't get the 3-point play. And Jefferson gets it to go.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Now Bynum. He's got 6. Magician, covered by Miller. Right wing. Dumps it off. Manu. It's in for 3. He's got 8. He touched on his great slashing ability and the keys to the game, Clark, and it's certainly been on display so far.
Absolutely, Kevin. His special combination of speed, quickness, and ball handling ability full display in widescreen mode.
Glenn gets the defensive 3-second call. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. You look at the Spurs, right there at the 2 spot. So good.
When it comes to free throw shooting, this team is one of the very best we have in the league. And quite simply, folks, it comes down to this. They've got outstanding shooters, plain and simple. There's no magic to it. They've got excellent shooters, and they knock down their free throws.
San Antonio on D. It's a 1-point game. Here's Petcherov. Sticks it from 17 feet.
Yeah, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
San Antonio trailing here.
This is an obvious 2-for-1 situation. Let's see their clock management skills.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Buckets the 3-ball. 11 points in the game.
That's what I like,
The defense has to know what's coming here. They've got to get to the shooters. I mean, it's that simple. Get out to the shooters and challenge the shot.
5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Bynum. 6 points for him. To number 7. Dumps it off. Bynum. Here's McDice. What a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there, Kevin. To have that amount of concentration with the clock winding down is something special. A lot of players don't have that.
Both teams continue to fill it up as we conclude the third. And so here's Minnesota, trailing by 4. Screen by Jefferson. The pass cut off by Thompson. And that's going to be his 3rd takeaway so far.
What the
Stolen
fuck?
away. Timberwolves on offense. To Flynn. Drains it from short range.
Wow. It's been all offense all game. Everybody's got the hot hand.
Right wing. Magician. No good. Now the Timberwolves will take it the other way.
Normally, he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Here's Jefferson. Tim Duncan with the rebound. San Antonio leading. And San Antonio turns it over. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
This shit's so stupid. Get this off my screen.
And Minnesota has possession. A 2-point game.
Oh my God.
Screen by Jefferson. 6 seconds to shoot. Brewer. Bullseye. Now Bynum. 6 points for him. Tipped. Here's Flynn all alone. Finishes with the soft touch. A tight game here in San Antonio. Into Tim Duncan. Laid in softly off the glass.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully.
Brewer from inside. Flips it in for 2. Now Bynum. 2:52 left in the game. The dump off to number 7. Takes it up, kisses it off the glass and in.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
And so here's Minnesota. Here's Miller. And Bynum pulls it down. And here comes Ginobili. He's got 11. And here's Duncan. Jefferson on him. From long range. Flynn snatches the rebound.
They need to make the most of every possession. In desperation, threes like that simply won't get it done.
Here's Miller. 5 points in the game.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
1:51 after the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Swing pass to Brewer. Jefferson gets the bucket.
Well, there isn't much that the defense can do to stop them in this half, Kevin. I mean, they're scoring with relative ease. Everything is flowing nicely. The ball movement, the player movement, the passes are right in the shooting pocket. I mean, that's excellent offense.
Cheryl, what do you have?
Well, I had a moment to speak with Greg Popovich, coach of the Spurs. He wants his team to loosen up offensively. He said, we're passing on too many open looks. If you've got a good look, take it. These are shots we can make. That's something most players don't mind hearing. Yeah?
Thank you, Cheryl. The Timberwolves take a full timeout. They're up by 2. 1:24 left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Jefferson has been sizzling. You'd like to see him get the ball out of this timeout.
And Minnesota has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've aligned to 6 points. Now Love. Inside to Jefferson, to Flynn. 6 seconds to shoot. Brewer with the ball. He's covered by Ginobili. The Spurs need to work fast. Less than 1 minute left. Going inside. Magician. Flynn grabs the rebound inside.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
And so here's Minnesota. The lead is 2. And here's Duncan. 8 points for him.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Come on now.
And so here's Minnesota. Bynum hits the reach-in call. That's his 5th foul. Brewer with the ball. He's got 7. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jefferson, kept alive. Glenn frames it from downtown.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
The Spurs call timeout here and take their last 22nd timeout. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the 4th. Clark, what's your take?
You need a 3 here to tie, but there's still some time left on the clock. If you can get a quick layup for 2, I'd take that and then foul.
Now Bynum. Here's Magician. Can't answer back with his own 3. The Timberwolves win the hard-fought game as they outlast the Spurs 53-50. For his steady put. Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball.
No, if I prefer to lose close games or get blowed out, bro. 5 for 13. This is my worst performance since I changed my abilities. Is that game 3? It's only game 2. Alright. We play the Lakers again. Play one more game in this video. I might do the Timberwolves again. Depending on
Now
how
let's
this
check
game
out the
go.
Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Lakers. What will be the key for them?
How they deal with Manu Ginobili is going to be very, very important. With great hands and a unique gift for reading plays, he's one of the league's most devastating ball hawks. He's able to defend that well.
Now Bynum.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
And he makes the first one. And he splits the free throws. On defense, San Antonio. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, they had some assignments and matchups that they just couldn't handle. Unfortunately, allowing one particular individual to simply dominate. As a team collectively, they did not operate efficiently at the defensive end.
Now Gasol. Against Washington, he was really on his game. The Lakers made such a great acquisition when they got Pau Gasol from the Memphis Grizzlies. I laugh when I say that, as you do too, because you wonder how that even happened.
Yeah, it looked like somebody got bamboozled on that one, but clearly the Lakers benefited.
Grown man work.
Gasol is a perfect complement to Kobe Bryant, to Lamar Odom, to the rest of that Lakers club, and that he's a big guy that can step away from the basket and score. Actually, him and Bynum together, a tremendous tandem. But he brings a varied skill set, and that helps the Lakers be championship caliber.
Now Bynum, after Pau Gasol's bucket. Duncan drops it in from 12 feet.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Bynum inside. Bynum was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. And you look at Kobe Bryant, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
With his unbelievable scoring ability, he is such a security blanket, not only for his teammates, but for his coaches. I mean, this is a guy that you can count on to produce night in and night out at a high level, because there's just not anything he can't do at the offensive end of the floor. It really makes the coach's job a lot easier. Just give him the ball and let him do his thing.
And the Lakers have possession following the basket by Tim Duncan. Takes it up. Connects from in close. 5 points in the game. Clark, when they write the final chapter on Kobe Bryant, where will he rank in this game?
Well, I think he'll be a Hall of Famer, first ballot, no doubt. When you consider the guys that have come into the NBA right out of high school, he will be considered one of the forerunners to having successful careers as a guy who never played in college.
What the
Actually,
fuck?
he may go down when you you consider him and LeBron James and some others?
No.
He very well could go down. Kevin Garnett. He could very well go down maybe as the highest scoring of that group of players to have come into the NBA.
Most spectacular player, maybe of his generation right now. You know, there's been Dominique, there's been Michael, but now in this generation.
Yeah,
maybe
I think he'd be right there. As a matter of fact, you could put him in a group of all-time most dynamic and dominating players. Time will tell. Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
The Lakers trade. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
There was a lot of energy being expended on the court. That's a really tough loss, hard loss. Just not enough to come out on top after overtime.
San Antonio on D. 3-point lead to Bynum. Bryant. Artest with the ball. Jefferson on him. And it's Artest missing.
Ill-advised shot there, no question about it.
San Antonio leading.
What the fuck?
Magician gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And of course the Spurs, 5 games behind.
You know, this team is one that has tremendous talent. I mean, you look at the roster, and you expect them to be pretty good. They just have been a little disjointed here early in the season, but they're very capable of getting it going and having a strong year.
Here's Magician, the rebound by Kobe Bryant. And here comes Kobe Bryant. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Go get your man, bro.
Here's Artest. Makes the long-distance connection. He's got 8.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Magician can't get the buzzer beater. The Lakers with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, what can you say? They played terrific offensively. If I had to point...
Bro, shut this shit up, bro. Should not be music
first
playing,
quarter
bro.
had a
You're
lot
not
of
trying to
good
copyright
action.
me.
I
Shut
think
up,
we'll
shut
be
up,
in
shut
for
up,
some
shut
more
up,
here
shut
in the
up.
second.
Bro, skip this, bro. Stop playing this music. Why are you still playing? Oh my god. Shut this shit up.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game.
And I got music turned off. I don't even know why that shit played,
And
bro.
here is Bryant. It's a 5-point game. Good looking screen by Gasol. Working on Thompson. In close. Drops it in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
Here's Magician. Kept alive. Perimeter. To Jefferson. Here's Duncan. Buries the short-range jumper. Nice bucket by the 14th-year veteran out of Wake Forest. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant, baseline. Oda nails the easy jumper. Ginobili with the ball. Last game we saw him score 13. Thompson inside. He's up against Gasol. Here's Magician. Shot misses. And the Lakers go with it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, Kevin, I think it sort of came down to the fact they did not have to deal with a lot of pressure from the defense they were facing. Had they been up against a good defense, it could have easily been a different story.
Here's Bryant. Buries the triple. 10 points for him.
There is no better finisher in the NBA than Kobe Bryant. When he's got you down, he wants to keep you down and step on you.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. Trailing by 10. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Andrew Bynum. We'll see an intercept here for the Spurs.
Tim Duncan gets it done at both ends. Not only is he excellent offensively, but at the defensive end, he's one of the league's best because he understands how to use his body and his length. Not only the block shots, he's not a high flyer. He's a guy who plays pretty much to the ground, low to the ground, but his body and his positioning gives him a chance to always not only defend his guy, but to be an excellent team defender as well. For a guy who's not that athletic, he does an outstanding job of patrolling and protecting the paint for his team.
Here's Miller. After the basket by San Antonio. And it's Bryant missing.
Kevin, that's the kind of shots you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Got the layup by Magician. 6 points for him.
High speed inside, sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
To Nelson. Kobe nails it from close range.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
And looking forward to next Sunday, it'll be Joe Johnson and the Atlanta Hawks as they find themselves at the FedEx Forum taking on the Grizzlies. It'll get rolling at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch.
And here is Jefferson, covered by Miller. McDykes backs him down. Now Nelson. A tight game here in San Antonio. Timeout called the Lakers. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Take a look at the Spurs right there at the 2 spot. So good.
When it comes to free throw shooting, this team is one of the very best we have in the league. And quite simply, folks, it comes down to this. They've got outstanding shooters, plain and simple. There's no magic to it. They've got excellent shooters, and they knock down their free throws. Well, it's clear they've got the advantage on the boards in this one, Kevin.
Magician covered by Artest. And here is Jefferson, defended by Bryant. Magician backs down for the alley-oop. Shot, no good.
Alley-oop, which that was a shot.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And, they've definitely been more active under the glass, out rebounding, out hustling.
Yeah, and if they can continue to create those chances, Kevin, then their momentum, I think, will stay positive, and they'll be able to build on that.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Morris. Kept alive. Here's Gasol. Booking off the offensive rebound. He's got 8.
Great on the boards here. I mean, they're really working that glass, leading to a jump and second chance points, which oftentimes can lead to wins.
4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jefferson doesn't tie it up.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Some adjustments here for the Spurs. Good for the three-point play. Now Bynum. Gasol. Artest with the ball. Sinks the open shot. 10 points for him.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Duncan, a screen. Magician to the high post. Here's Ginobili. Scooped up. Here's Ginobili. Connects from downtown. Sweet touch by the 9th-year veteran out of Argentina.
No surprise there, Kevin. One of the keys to the game is ability to light up a scoreboard, as we're seeing with our very own eyes.
And here is Bryant. 12 points for him. To Gasol. A jump hook. Gets it to go.
The intensity level has really picked up here in the second half.
San Antonio trailing here. Inside, Manu puts it in off the sweep hit. He has 7.
We've seen them make 3 of their first 4 shots. That's good shooting to jumpstart them here.
To the corner. Here's Bynum. No luck. Now San Antonio the other way. Right around. 3 minutes left in the third. To Thompson. Here's Bynum. Puts up the baby hook. That's good.
That makes it 4 for 5 to start the third. Really coming out of halftime looking to get a big jump on the opponent.
Artest, good.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Magician. Nets it from the wing. He's got 10.
The defense was slow to set up there and as a result got burned.
And the Lakers call time here. Clark, we know this team is terrific, expecting nothing less than a championship season. Anything else would be a disappointment. You agree with that?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with it. When you consider the kind of talent and experience this team has, not being able to win the championship would be a disappointment.
Drilled in by Farmer. They're now up by 3.
Great execution on the inbounds play, and they get the basket.
To number 7. Dumps it off. Duncan. It's in. They cut it to 1.
He's not normally a prolific scorer, but he's giving them a big lift in this one.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Left wing to Nelson. Five on the shot clock. And Bryant gets it to go.
Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. They got lucky there.
Into Tim Duncan. Lays it right in. He's got 15.
Kev, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Here's Gasol. Farmer leads the game in assists.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfect.
Low block. Here's Jefferson. Kept alive. Magician tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
He's usually automatic from that close. The defense must have affected him.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by the Spurs.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Here's Magician. Gets in close. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
Can't sink the first. Some adjustments here for the Spurs. He sinks the second. So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as much as 10. It's a pick by Bynum. In is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, they'll go to the line.
First team, Morris, shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one. Gets them both. Daniels with it. 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson in the post. Working on Gasol. Here's Magician. Bryant with the rebound.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We've got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin.
No good. We've reached the end of the third, and it's been an exciting game. The score, 49-45. Kobe Bryant.
Stop playing this music.
Now Bynum. And I agree, not only matching up off the glass, but in scoring as well.
Yeah, and sometimes it really comes down to maybe 3 or 4 possessions, a couple of consecutive second chance opportunities, maybe a couple of stops. That ends up maybe perhaps making the difference, Kevin. These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Farmer drops it in from beyond the arc. Nice bucket by the 5th-year veteran out of UCLA. To Thompson. Bynum. Here's Ginobili. Answers right back with a three in the draw.
You can see that they're trying to open things up here to get back in the ball game. They still need to work at the defensive end on getting some stops, but offensively, they're on the right track.
San Antonio RG, a 2-point game.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
And here comes Ginobili. He's got 10. Picked off. To Farmer. The alley-oop.
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You
Right
gotta
now,
love that.
Here's Magician. Can't hit. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Kobe dumps it off. Here's our test. Bryant rips down the offensive rebound. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. San Antonio trailing here. The break is up. Gasol snatches it inside.
Once he gets it inside, Kevin, he's really a good finisher. That's a good effort defensively to force the miss.
And it's our test missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Now Bynum. With the wide open look. Kept alive. On the perimeter. Ginobili can't hit.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 6. Nice job on the assist by Magician. The Lakers in the lead. Bynum. Yes! And the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. And here comes Ginobili. He's got 10. Magician defended by Bryant. The hook. It's a little short, but gets the friendly roll.
He seems quite confident in that hook shot. The defense wasn't even close to blocking that one.
I just had to try Kobe.
Let's look at the on Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Thanks, Coach. He wants his team to keep active on D. He told them, I want skills, deflections, any way he can get them. Let's get physical out there. Let's put pressure on him. Kevin.
Thanks, Cheryl. Hard test with the ball. He's got 12.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now Bynum. From short range. No good from Duncan.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
And the Lakers have possession. They've led by as much as 10. Bynum down low. Bynum on it. Nails it from the low block. They're
like
in
we don't
front,
want to
63
win,
to 54.
We play like we don't want to win. I mean, I play like I want to win, but my team...
Here's Magician. No luck on the three-point
Don't speak
attempt.
for them.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, and I thought it was a pretty good look.
This nigga cherry.
And here comes Kobe Bryant. He's got 18. Now Bynum following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Magician defended by Bryant. To end the run. Gasol with the rebound.
Oh, man. Shots like that will make a coach lose his head.
The Lakers on a bit of a roll here. The shot misses.
San
San Antonio the other way. To Bynum.
It's that running out of stamina shit making me pick up my dribble or
To the
lose
free
my
throw
dribble.
line.
That shit be
Here's
killing me.
Magician. Nails the baby hook.
That's the way to manufacture your shot against the taller defender. Solid effort.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant backs in to our test. A three ball. Scooped up. Our test. Our test with the ball. The Lakers
right, we
win the
1-2 against
hard-fought
the
game as
Lakers.
they outlast the Spurs 65-56.
No, I would have played
Jordan
another game
Farmer.
had we won, but I don't want to win 3 games.
Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark
I don't want to
Kellogg,
lose
Cheryl Miller, and
3
me, Kevin Harlan.
games in a row.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA.
That's what I won 1 and lost 2. 15, 2, 6. 1 turnover. There's always 1 turnover when I don't need no turnovers. 7 for 18, 0 for 2, for 2. 2 offensive rebounds. Shit, we already lost all 3 games. I was thinking about when we won that one, the Lakers. That was the last video. But yeah, we lost all 3 games. I don't want to keep losing in this video, so what are we? What our record is? 6 and 14. That shit embarrassing. We finna play a team that's 7 and 14. And they got, I don't know if they got their 7th win against us, or if if it was the 6th win and then they went and got 7 because we did just play another game. But either way, why is our overall so low? It's because Tony Parker injured, and my overall is not that good to make up for him being missing. Yeah, they still at 88 and at 83. And my shit, they got me 55 with my shit going down 9. Like, shit, weak as fuck. Like, I don't be performing. The best thing I got is a B for outside scoring. Got a C plus on basketball IQ. It's because I can't dunk, huh? Okay. And my shot inside is also a 60. My shot close is also a 60. I need to upgrade that. But we'll do that later. Shit, I need to do stamina. Get that to an 80. I'm not going to be backing down people in the post. I don't really say nothing about pushing folks in the layup. All right, so my next upgrade, I'm going to do vertical. Get that to like a 60, 65. Quickness. So vertical and quickness will be the next thing I do in physical. And then I'm going to do my clutch. And then I'm going to go back to defense. So vertical and quickness. And then clutch. And then back to my defense. Steal and block. Defensive rebound. On ball defense. Defensive low post. Basically all what, 5 of them? Yeah. And then I'm probably going. So I got mad 2K videos out right now. So I'm probably gonna start playing something else to like, you know what I'm saying, give 2K a break. Far as like my when my videos be posted, I probably got like about 20 2K videos coming out right now. Or you know what I'm saying, that's out. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, there are 2 other videos within between the 2K videos, 2 Devil May Cry videos, but I mean that really don't count because those not my videos. But the other 2K videos aren't mine either, but it's still a lot. So let me count it out for y'all. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's damn near 32K videos. You know what I'm saying? That's 26 2K videos. So I'm gonna start playing something else when I get back home, when I start recording again. Play a couple different games. Shit, I don't know if I see it. Play a couple different games just to like break up the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all something new, something fresh, something that I haven't played yet on record, and then go back to something that I've been playing, you know what I'm saying, that I haven't been playing because I've been playing 2K, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of games that I haven't started recording yet, and then I also got a lot of games that I started recording that I need to finish, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start doing that. Give 2K a break just because I got 26 2K videos out right now, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break up the, you know what I'm saying? Break up the little algorithm up a little bit, shake it up. But if you made it this far, much love, much respect, much appreciation. You already know the deal. It's been real. And you've been crispy this whole time. All you got to do is keep it crispy and stay crispy. You know what? Now that I think about it, I do say stay crispy. I don't just say keep it crispy. I do end up saying stay crispy as well. So, what I said in the beginning of the video is not all that wrong, because technically I do say that. So, I digress. You keep it crispy and then you stay crispy is the point of the matter. One.